Hey everyone, welcome back to the BunkandPick podcast. Pick here with Bunkle. Really exciting time for sports because we're baseball fans and we're in the thick of it at the moment. Other sports though, not a ton going on. I have basketball, but not a ton going on. But we'll see what we talk about here before we go any further. If it's all right with you, I'm going to go ahead and kick it to you.
All right. Who knows what mysteries are in the minds of men? The Shadow knows. Hey, old time radio. We're going to talk a little old time radio today.
I'm happy to talk that with you. It's going to be a one-sided conversation. I'm going to be listening.
This is going to, we're doing a shout out to Uncle Bob.
Hey, Uncle Bob.
Up in New York.
Absolutely.
Little OTR, old time radio. He's my mentor of old time radio. And, my favorite, of course, is...
Yours truly, Johnny Dollar.
Johnny Dollar.
A little Johnny Dollar. I like a little Johnny Dollar.
Johnny D, huh?
Johnny D. He's he's an investigator for the insurance companies.
What kind of hijinks did he get into?
Well, he was all over the country. He went to all over the world, actually. He was investigating for the insurance companies, insurance fraud, making sure that the payouts were good.
There was a whole show based on insurance fraud.
It was a
whole radio show.
His punchline or his byline was an action-packed expense account.
Oh my God!
I love me some Johnny D.
That's your favorite one?
I love Johnny Dollar. I gotta say, okay, I'm gonna admit it. I put him on every night and go to sleep with Johnny Dollar.
Still?
Oh, of course. He was on. They were on for a few years, and I go through them and put them on. I'm sorry. I love it.
Got to hear what he does with this tax return this week.
Tax returns, insurance,
whatever.
Insurance investigator, action-packed expense account. You should try it out if you guys haven't seen it. Listen to it.
Are you telling me to, or
telling you? I'm telling everybody. I'm telling everybody out there to do it, to listen to it.
It's rough,
of course, my other favorite. The one, the only, Throckmorton P. Gildersleeve.
I do know about that one.
The great Gildersleeve.
Okay, and Throckmorton is...
That's, what do you mean? It is.
He just works at a park and rec.
No, he's the water commissioner.
Yeah, so he works for the Parks and Rec.
No, he's the water commissioner. He's the water commissioner of the town, raising his nephew and his niece. Come on, man. How much funnier can you get than Throckmorton P.
A lot funnier than a water commissioner. You can get pretty funny.
And then the store, the guy who runs the store is Mr. Peavy. And Mr. Peavy's favorite line is, well, I wouldn't say that. So I'm telling you, hijinks, my friends. I think everyone should listen to him. Go out there. You can go out there on the Internet Archive. Is a site out there where all the things that have already passed copyright and all that, and you can listen to that stuff free. You can download it for free. There's books, there's music, but the best part, they've got old time radio out there. All you could ask for. So hit that. Come back to me. Yours truly, Bunkle Dollar.
I'm the Bunk Dollar. I gotta be honest with you. You used to put those shows on. The only one I actually ever paid attention to was when we were at Uncle Bob's house. And he played, ooh, the spooky thunder outside, everybody, if you can hear it. We're hearing it through our ears. Ooh. Right after we talked about Johnny Dollar. But no, he put on the old Superman. And those are great.
The Supermans are great.
Yeah, those were awesome. Action-packed, you could say, but not an expensive port.
Wait, my friend. When we're talking Johnny Dollar, these are action. These are the most action-y you can get.
Okay, what kind of villain?
He's going after people.
Like who? Okay, give me the backstory.
Life and death.
Give me the backstory of one of these.
He investigates all kinds of people that are trying to fraud him out of insurance. The insurance companies call him up. He gets on a plane, he goes, baby. And he likes fishing, by the way. Loves fish. That's kind of his sideline.
That's fine.
Just wanted to let you know.
You're not helping me out. Like one show that you remember, the one show.
I do remember. I listen to it every night.
Listen to me over there. Give me like the synopsis of one episode. What kind of people? I know he's going after whatever.
Okay, so somebody who supposedly died, his widow's going to collect, but he didn't really die. He faked his death on a boat. And he has to go investigate because the boat supposedly blew up. It's good stuff, man. I'm telling you. And he goes through and sometimes he gets in fights. He's a tough guy. He's a tough guy.
He's a tough money collector.
He don't collect money.
He has one action-packed bank account, whatever the hell he says.
And the expense accounts are awesome. Cup of coffee, 10 cents. I mean, this is old stuff.
Does he read out the expense report?
Oh, hell yes.
Oh, my God.
That
sounds like the most boring show.
Oh, my God. It's the best show ever.
You're
number one.
Pretty much following around an IRS agent.
I'm telling you, it's the best show. He'll do the expense account. He'll tell you how much the flight was, how much his food, had some drinks and a dinner, taxi, car rental. I'm telling you.
Over under. All right, so I'm gonna guess. When was that show made? 70s, 50s, 60s, 70s.
Late
what
40s,
the hell am I
late
talking
40s,
about?
50s.
40s,
early
50s. All right.
Early 50s.
So I'm gonna guess total on his expense account for one trip.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna say $98.
No. Well, it's depending on where he goes. If he's on a flight, if he has to go to California, or if he goes to another country, it could get up into $400 or $500.
Huge amount of money.
Ew, it's good stuff, friend.
Unbelievable.
Citizen, it's good stuff, citizen.
All right, you go back to listening to your tax fraud guy and your water commission.
All right. Well, I just wanted to throw that out
I will
there.
listen to like the superhero ones. Those are always great.
Well,
I like the Archies. I listen to them with the youngest.
Hey, Archie Andrews is out there.
Yeah, that's good.
We got a little Superman. I mean, you got...
those are great.
Got Fibber McGee and Molly. Don't forget about them.
Oh, Fibber McGee.
Fibber
How about
McGee?
Leave It to Beeve?
No.
No, Leave It to Beeve.
They got the Green Hornet. You might like that one. I got Jack Armstrong, All-American Boy. Huh? I know you're getting kind of pumped right now. You're getting giddy.
I'm running home.
You're getting giddy.
Hey, we're going to need to cut this recording short. I got to go. I got to go listen to some Johnny Dollar.
All right.
The two you picked are the most boring human beings in the world.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
The Gildersleeve is hilarious. I freaking
Gildersleeve.
roll. I am rolling on the Gildersleeve.
Don't call it just the Gildersleeve.
The great Gildersleeve.
There's not going to be very many people listening to this that know what the hell you're
Well,
talking
they're gonna
about.
go. Now they're going to go check it.
They're going to call Gildersleeve something different.
They're going to go and check it now. Now, I peaked
Put
their
away
interest.
your Gildersleeve over there.
Oh, boy. Uncle Bob, we apologize for the ignorance on this radio show today. See, we're a radio show.
We're a radio show. We're an old black and white.
We're an old-time radio show.
Old black and white radio show.
All right, well, he got me into it, and I'm just telling you.
I'm happy you enjoy them.
I'm asking others, go look at Johnny Dollar, Great Gildersleeve. There's a whole bunch of old-time radio. You can sit back, close your eyes, and just be transported to another time and dimension.
It is another time for sure. 10-cent expensive reports.
Good Lord.
All right,
Get an imagination.
So what if you had to guess? He's not here, but what do you think Uncle Bob's favorite show is?
He's a Johnny Dollar guy.
Really?
Yeah, everybody's a Johnny Dollar guy, my friend.
That's why you like it.
I mean, and they have a lot of detective shows. Got some Richard,
like those are fine. But like Tax Collector is not fun.
He's like a detective. Good God. Best written show ever.
Wasn't Dick Tracy a radio show?
Yep, that was.
That's a good one too.
Yeah, they're okay. But they're no Johnny Dollar.
But you'd rather listen to the water commissioner and the tax fraud.
Oh, I'm telling you. The Gildy is the best, man. I love Gilder. All right. Well, I just wanted to pique your interest, get you something a little more than sports, get your brain going a little bit,
Absolutely.
Open your horizons.
I listen to books.
Yeah,
I listen to podcasts.
Books are stupid. Who wants to listen to a book? Read a book, man.
I do read books too. My God, man.
Read a freaking book. All right.
You're brutal.
I know I am. All right, what else? We're gonna move on. I wanted to get. I like my old time radio. I might come back next week with some more.
I'm fine with that. You need to give next week. You need to give the listeners your top 5.
I absolutely will.
All right.
I absolutely will. And you know what number 1's going to be already.
Yeah, Johnny Dollar. Nope. Number 2 is going to be...
No, it's yours truly, Johnny Dollar. Don't just say Johnny Dollar.
Johnny Dollar.
His name is yours truly, Johnny Dollar.
Jonathan Money symbol.
Hey, I got you.
We need the top 5 next week.
Well, I'll be there with him.
All right.
All right, what do you got? I think there was some golf this weekend.
There is a little bit of golf. Tiger's
Jimmy
back on.
McGinnity, Johnny McGinnity.
Oh, my God. What the hell just happened to you?
I can't remember the guy's name who won. He was, I think he's an Irish guy or Scottish.
He's like the most famous golfer right now besides Tiger Woods. Come on. Give me a name.
Seamus McGinty. I don't know.
Seamus McGinty. That is brutal. I am very sorry.
Hold on. No, I do. Rory Calhoun. It is Rory something.
It's not Calhoun.
Rory O'Rourke. I don't know what the hell his name is.
McIlroy.
Rory McIlroy. Hey.
Rory Calhoun. He did win, though. It's good to see him win. He's won 4 of those.
I know. It's the...
it was the Wells Fargo.
That's
sure.
Yeah,
you know a ton about golf over there.
Yeah.
Best golfer I've ever met in my life. Bunk over here.
Bunk.
The Bunk.
Bunk O'Shaughnessy.
Yeah, he has this really cool way to... He uses magic. He influences the ball with his arm.
Yeah, I suck at golf.
There may be videos at some point. We'll see where we get there.
Oh, boy.
But yeah, big PGA Tour is next stop is the PGA Championship. Ooh, Tiger's back on the course.
Okay.
He's warming up as of Monday morning. He was warming up, so he'll be back out there.
What's Tiger, like 50 now?
He's not yet.
No,
he's in it. I think he's 48 or 49. All right. But his body's like 75.
He looks old. He got old looking, too.
Rough.
Yeah, he's got...
he's got fused ankles and backs.
Poor guy.
Backs like he is normal. Multiple freaking backs.
Poor guy.
I think there's a lot of good happening in golf right now. Okay. Scheffler, it's hard to bet against Scotty Scheffler.
Scotty Scheffler? I knew Scotty Scheffler.
It's pretty amazing.
I don't know.
It's pretty amazing. You watch all these coaches and swing coaches. They're like, plant your feet. Don't move. And then you watch the number 1 player in the world. And his feet are never, ever quiet. They never stay still. They're constantly moving while he's swinging. And so now kids are trying to mimic. It's not working. It's just a very unique swing. So it's funny to watch people trying to mimic that swing. But he's going to be pretty good. Rory coming in hot, right? You got to kind of bet on him.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
I'm lukewarm on our boy Spieth. I'm not sure about him.
Who's your favorite golfer?
Favorite golfer ever or right now?
Okay, let's go both. Ever.
Okay, so ever my favorite golfer to watch and who have always followed is not Tiger Woods. Oh,
John Daly?
No, everybody my age would probably say Tiger, right? Because he has the boom. Mm-hmm. But I really love Adam Scott. His swing is like perfect. He's just a great golfer.
Okay.
He's an Aussie.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, Adam Scott. That's definitely right now. If I had to pick one that's on the tour now, Adam Scott's still on the tour, but I really like watching Max Homa. He plays very good golf, and he's just very even keel and kind of like just a normal dude, which helps.
Could you pick like 2 more obscure people though, possibly that I've never heard of in my life?
Just
unbelievable.
Max Homa's like a top 10 player in the world right now.
I've never heard of him in my life. And I watch a lot of golf.
All right, name 5 current golfers.
John Rahm.
Okay.
Rory McGinty.
That's not it.
Rory McIlroy.
Okay.
Tiger Woods. Tiger J.
I'm going to give it to you, but he technically only plays like 3 times.
Tiger J. Woods.
Spooky Thunder. Okay, Tiger J. I'm going to give it to you.
Tiger J. Woods. We're going to go with... what's the lefty guy? Who's the lefty? They call him Lefty.
You tell me.
Lefty. We're just going with Lefty.
That's not it.
Oh, God. I can't remember his name.
Phil Mickelson. Doesn't count.
Mickler.
Next.
Okay, Mickelson. And then No.
All right, we got 3. He didn't even say Scheffler
Oh, yes.
or Spieth.
Little Scotty Scheffler.
You said Rahm, McIlroy, and Tiger, the 3 most famous golfers right now. So.
Good on me, mate.
Good on you, mate. Well done. How about that?
All right. I'm sorry. That's all I know.
Yeah, if I had to choose, like right now, who I tend to watch and follow when I watch the sport, it's usually Max Homa or Sahith Theegala.
Good Lord, sir. Where are you coming up with these people?
I follow golf and I play golf.
They're not even on the list. They don't come up on the list when you go, hey.
Of your brain.
I've never seen their names
There's
before.
not a lot of golf knowledge up there.
Homa
though.
and whoever. What the hell his name is?
Sahith Theegala.
Sagala.
Not
and Homa.
Segala. Theegala.
Sagala.
TH.
Tagala and Homa. You're 2 for the day, folks. Yowzer.
Anyways, it's going to be a good tournament, I hope.
Okay,
So, how about that?
I am looking forward to it, sir.
You going to watch every round?
No.
Nonstop.
No. I have about as much interest as watching as I do in playing. So,
All right. Well, what do you know? What do you know? Sticking on a golf subject.
Yes.
What do you know about the disc golf world tour, professional tour?
Nothing.
All
I
right.
have played disc golf before, and that's kind of a fun. That's a fun sport.
It is a fun sport.
I like playing.
We
it.
have segued into that though. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And here's why.
Okay.
We did get a listener email in, and it is
okay.
about disc golf, my friend.
Okay.
All right, this is from J Mac right here. Boomer himself has asked, after Heimberg's domination in the DDO,
Oh God.
which I
Wait,
know you don't know
what the hell's a DDO?
No, I need you to answer this without knowing anything
Okay.
about this.
All
Okay.
right, all right.
Do you think he's back in winning form to take down his first major this year? I can't understand why people argue that he's the number 1 player in the world when he's going a year between wins. Just because he finishes top 10 or top 5 most every tournament just makes him the number 1 loser. How do you feel about that?
Oh well. When I look at his stats, when I go through his stats and look at the DDO stats, which I don't know what that is.
It was the Dynamic Disc Open.
Disc Open
That was
stats.
the tournament last.
I like. I'll tell you who I like. In that there's a young man who's got a little bit of a nickname.
Okay.
He's coming out of nowhere. His name is Dopey Dildock. And I'm going with Dopey Dildock for the DDO championship.
That is not a real person. So Bunk has no clue about disc golf. This is fantastic.
No, well, I know I do, but I didn't actually even.
Yeah, they have
people.
Yeah, you know what's crazy is I was looking up because just researching. Man, what do these guys actually make? Because you would think like they're probably just working day jobs and going out there and doing this stuff. We're sadly mistaken there.
They're making a lot of money.
Oh, Paul Macbeth, which is the biggest name in disc golf, granted, signed a 10-year, $10 million deal.
Oh my God!
He makes $1 million a year
Wow.
just from his discs, and then in winnings, they win anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000 for winning a tournament.
Hey, that's a sport an old guy can play.
It is. It is.
I still have time.
He's been around for a while.
I could be a millionaire with doing that.
You could be a millionaire doing that. Isn't that cool, though?
I do like that.
I will address this. I feel like there are definitely some other players that I think should push for number 1, but it's hard to argue somebody that consistently ends top 5 of every tournament not being the best player in the world.
Okay.
Just like in ball golf, it's incredibly hard. Yep,
wait.
ball golf.
Ball golf.
Golf with balls.
The hell is ball golf?
Regular golf. How about that? Does that sound better?
No, I like ball golf.
All right, like in ball golf.
Yeah.
Even the top player in the world doesn't win every single week. It's just
Okay.
about being consistent. So I got to give Heimberg his credit there. But man, there's some young folks out there coming after him.
I'm still laughing about ball golf.
Bunk, I'm going to need you to do some research on disc golf and the disc golf.
You know
professional.
what? I am going to do that.
professional rounds.
I'm going to do that. And then this weekend, I'll be watching some ball golf, maybe.
Yeah, watch a little ball golf.
See what the ball golf goes for.
Absolutely.
What the hell is ball golf?
It's the Tiger Woods golf.
Okay, that's just golf.
Golf. Yeah, it's
Ball
golf.
golf. That was the weirdest
golf
thing I ever
with a
heard.
ball.
That was really strange.
We were talking about disc golf.
I know, but I understood.
Golf with a disc.
Yeah, but you say disc golf and then golf. Nobody ever says, I'm going to play.
But all the disc
Hey,
golfers
dear,
say ball golf.
I'll be back later. I'm going to play ball golf.
Play golf with my balls. Oh boy.
You, yowzer.
So,
All right.
Thank you for that, J Mac. Thank you for the wonderful question.
Yes, thank you.
Yes,
Thank you.
absolutely. If you guys have any questions, please send them in to us. It's going to be bunkandpickpodcast@gmail.com.
Yeah, and just remember, Bunk doesn't know a lot about ball golf, but he can probably answer some disc golf.
He knows more about ball golf than disc golf as far as the people there.
The people. Okay.
All right. We do have some other emails. We'll get to those
Okay.
later.
All right,
Let's go ahead and talk about your favorite. I've bored you enough with the sports I know you know nothing about.
Okay.
You got me with black and white radio shows.
Why are they black and white?
Because I feel like
they're not
if
black
they were
and
on
white,
TV,
they're on the radio.
I feel like they were on TV.
Okay,
they'd
just
be
a
black and
little
white
known
movies.
fact. Some of those did move into television and the advent of television.
Yes,
and they were
did.
black and white,
Yes, they were.
which is good. All right, let's talk baseball.
All right.
Yankees took 2 of 3 from your Devil Rays.
Tampa Bay Rays.
Tampa Bay Devil in
Tampa Bay
Devil
Rays.
Ray Stadium, by the way.
The Tropicana Stadium. Devil Ray Stadium.
And we look good. We're looking good.
Look good. Pitching did not look as good as you would hope.
I
Cole
thought they looked
Cole did.
okay.
Cole looked awesome. But then they gave up a lot of runs, though, to Tampa.
No, Cole. We didn't have no Coles.
Didn't Garrett Cole start yesterday?
No, he's not playing yet.
Oh,
No, he ain't.
whatever. The
Gil.
that's who it is.
Gil.
Oh,
You gotta
Lance
call him
Gil.
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 Well, they say Gil.
That bullpen really screwed the pooch there in the 7th.
But only that is the first time. They actually have a really good bullpen.
But could not find the strike zone.
No, I agree. I was listening
A
to
lot
the
of
game,
walks,
and
man.
there was I was getting a little nervous until we broke out with that
And
5
friggin'
runs.
Stanton.
I mean, well, our catcher hit 2. Trevino hit two dingers. Judgy's back, baby. He's hit number 10. I mean, we're back.
Hit number
We're
10.
back, baby.
Home run number 10. He
did
finally,
hit home
finally tied Trout.
Hey, well, well, Trout's gone for a while. So.
Well, speaking of Trout, he did opt for the surgery instead of being
He did.
DH all year, which I'm happy that he did that.
That's the right thing to do.
It is. And I know there was pressure on him to stay on the team to keep playing, but I don't think Ron Washington was that pressure at all.
No.
And I think he made the right choice.
Well, he's going to play, but even running, you're still going to, I mean, that would have been a stupid decision. Just get it fixed and come back. They're not going anywhere. I mean, honestly.
No, not at all.
So.
Not this year. I mean, they started out hot, and I thought they had something, and then, classic Angels downturn there.
Yeah, even with him, they weren't going anywhere, unfortunately. But yeah, no, that was good. The Yankees were good. I'll tell you, it was on fire. It was freaking Philadelphia. Jeez.
Yeah, they look good this weekend.
Man, they're playing well, really well.
In a very tough division too, and they're leading. I mean, you have the lead 2 games over Atlanta. That's pretty.
That's amazing. Yeah,
really good. Atlanta is stacked.
I agree.
So really good to see that. You know what race is really fun to watch kind of right now is the Cubs in Milwaukee. That NL Central.
Yeah, they're close.
It is very competitive. They both have 24 wins. Very competitive. Hopefully it kind of stays that way throughout. Hopefully neither starts trading people.
It's what
The rest of that division is pretty rough though.
But even in the AL East, the Yankees, even though they're winning, friggin' Baltimore keeps winning too.
Keep winning.
God dang.
Nonstop.
Man, they're not letting out. I'm shocked actually that they're held up that well. I mean, they have a good team, but I'm still a little shocked. And then the other team that is doing pretty good. I mean, Seattle started out kind of slow. They're up there on top. Them and the Rangers are battling it out. And Oakland's actually in the middle there.
Oakland
The hell
is in third in that division.
I know.
I didn't give them a chance at the beginning of the year. To be honest with you.
They look pretty horrific. And Kansas City's got a good team this year.
Wait, we can't call them Oakland. Or the Athletics.
What? Okay.
Remember, they don't have a home for 4 years.
Well, they got to be somebody.
Yeah, they're going to be the Sacramento Athletics.
Sacramento Axe. The A's.
That sucks.
Man,
I'd be pissed if I was one of the players.
Yeah, it sucks for them. I don't know. That's going to be rough. But yeah, Houston's kind of not good. Well, for whatever reason.
Not good at all.
None of their guys that are like Bregman and those guys are just poop. They're not hitting anything.
The only person that's hitting... Poop. That's so clean of you over there. They're poop. The only guy that's hitting on that team, it feels like, is Altuve.
I know he is honestly the only one. They're actually not doing well at all. I'm a little surprised. Their players are the same, but I even saw some people thinking they're going to go ahead and trade Bregman, and
They should.
because this is his last year contract. Yeah, I don't know. I think he's a good player. We'll see. Maybe he'll go to the Yankees.
Do you want that? You want Bregman on the Yankees? Whose place is he going to take?
Well, our third base. I don't know if DJ's coming back whenever. LeMahieu. If he ever comes back.
He will come back.
I've got Oswaldo over there right now. They're just kind of platooning third base right now. But
right.
The guys are doing good.
But when DJ comes back and you have Bregman, what do you do?
Well, you'd have to play Bregman if he did it.
So you move.
They won't pick him up. They're not going to pick him up.
You'd have to move LeMahieu.
And they're not. He's signed too.
Mm-hmm.
They're not moving him anywhere.
I just don't see them making that move.
No.
If they make any move, it's going to be front end pitching.
They do. They probably need a little more pitching.
Starting pitching.
And
they don't need bullpen.
They don't need any more outfielders. They got
God no. They don't need any more outfielders.
No, the Martian's coming back. He's going to rehab.
The Spaceman, as you called him?
The Spaceman.
The Martian.
So he's coming back, and then they're going to be crowded in the outfield as it is. So they actually don't need anything. They maybe a little pitching.
I would say starting pitching.
Well, we're going to get Cole back.
I know that, absolutely. But you can still make a decent move for pitching. There's enough depth in positional players on that team now, which is not, honestly, you don't see that with the Yankees organizational depth like that. It's pretty unique year this year.
Not doing good is Nestor. He's not pitching well. He's getting lit up, man.
You could have seen that coming, though.
He's getting lit up. I like Nestor, but he's getting lit up.
His little foot fake is... I
like his foot fake.
Getting old. It doesn't work.
No, it doesn't work.
I like when he does the foot fake and then someone hits one 460.
Wow. I know. Hey, you know who's not doing well is your boy.
My boy.
Your boy.
Somebody we don't like then.
The grandstander. A Rosarena.
Randall? No, but he's turning it around.
No, he's not.
He's starting to turn around a little bit. He was hitting...
He was like under 200.
He was. Yeah. But he's starting to pick up. He's starting to hit the ball hard. Home runs are starting to come.
Okay.
He's starting to turn around.
We'll see.
Him and Yandy Diaz, they both started very slow. Jose Siri started very slow, but that grand slam was pretty awesome.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
Did you watch it? I watched it happen right against your Yankees.
I was listening to it.
It was fantastic.
Didn't care. Yeah, we came right back. Crushed his face.
Crushed
his face.
Damn it. I know. Let me hold on to what I have, okay?
But overall, baseball. So I know that you wanted to talk a little bit about. There's some new
stats out.
A new ridiculous. Okay, let me state this before we even get in there. The stats are freaking ridiculous.
You love it.
Absolutely freaking ridiculous, dude. I mean, they have stats on everything, and it's not even relevant. Just play ball.
It's classic baseball,
Just
though.
play ball.
There's always obscure stats.
I like stats.
I love it.
I'm a stack to a point, but okay, what's the newest stat now?
The newest stat is
God.
How fast you swing the bat.
God,
pretty much.
I know. Woo, that means a lot.
So that's the new stat they're looking at. I wonder what kind of conclusions they're going to draw off that.
Well, I don't know. So let's look at who's number one on the list.
Who do you think number one is?
It's Giancarlo Stanton.
It is Giancarlo Stanton, about 80 miles an hour.
He can swing at 80 miles an hour and miss balls at 80 miles an hour.
Yes.
For strikeouts.
He can definitely miss them. All right, so the average major league swing is about 71 miles an hour. So he's about 10 miles an hour faster than everybody else. Okay?
I get it.
So start to finish, they're also measuring how long their swing is, right? So if we look at that, the average MLB swing is about 7.3 feet.
What's stupidest shit I ever heard in my life.
So it makes me so happy it pisses me off.
God, I hate it. What if your arms are longer than somebody else? How can they measure that? Jesus, man. Come on, man. It's ridiculous, dude.
I knew these stats
I hate
would piss
it.
you
I
off
fucking
so
hate
much.
it.
All right, the king of bat speed, Giancarlo Stanton.
Big G, we call him. No, we already got a Big G in the family. Can't call him that. Okay. I mean, I'm looking at the list. I mean, Judge is on there. Soto. We got Schwarb.
Yeah. Kyle Schwarber.
Okay, so Schwarber is a huge strikeout guy.
It actually looks like
Stanton is a huge
the faster
strikeout
people
guy.
are swinging the bat.
Yeah, no kidding.
And so you look at the other end, right? So in the article I was reading, it's called the anti-Stanton.
Oh my God.
Right? And I will give credit to the 3-letter network or 4-letter network on that one. But on the other end of it is Luis Arias, who has high batting average, but not a lot of pop.
Okay.
And that's the swing because he swings slower, but he makes contact.
Isn't that what you're trying to do in baseball?
Depends on what kind of player you are.
Aren't you trying to hit a ball?
Well, you are trying to hit a ball, but he doesn't hit him out.
Who cares?
So he just gets on.
So we got, I'll say, okay, so Stanton's number 1, strikes out a ton. Schwarber strikes out a ton. He's on there. Aaron Judge, love Aaron. He strikes out a ton. He's on there.
But Juan Soto's on there, and he's proven to not strike out a ton.
But where's Ohtani? Where's the Trout? Where's the Trout man?
Okay, Ohtani averages 75 miles an hour.
Oh, he's got nothing. He's a wimp.
He never strikes out, and he hits bombs.
I know. That's what I'm.
So there's a middle ground that they're trying to use this stat. I guarantee you, they're telling scouts, find this pocket, and we're going to get a lead batter.
I hate it, man. I hate it. They lose track of watching the kid play, and all they do is look at friggin' stats instead. Just like watch a game for these younger guys. Just watch and see if he's any good. You can tell if he's any good.
I feel like scouting has gone a complete different way because it used to be like the stories are like, oh, he has an ugly girlfriend, he has a huge ass, so he's not going to work. And now they're like, his swinging too fast, and it's too there's too many feet in his swing.
It's friggin' ridiculous.
They gotta just there's got to be a middle ground in scouting. I would love to have a scout on here and just to pick their brain a little bit
too,
because I don't get. I know when I'm watching baseball, the sound off a bat, you can tell when somebody hits the ball different because it sounds different.
Yep.
And you got to trust that. But then physical tools, you see them. We watched enough baseball. Those guys are watching baseball every day.
Yep.
They're not going to trust their eyes. They're going to trust swing speed, like a bat speed.
Well, you know what? Teams like the friggin' A's out there, that's all they do.
Well, that's what Tampa does too.
But, I mean, come on, man.
But Tampa does it, but still has feel in it. And Tampa built their whole team around pitching.
But the A's don't. A's all statistics, man. And they blow. That's why they blow. Well, they have all young guys, and then they get rid of them before they want to make money.
Yeah, they're going to move. Mason Miller's going to get moved, too. Man, wonder what they're going to get back for that guy. Who needs a closer? Because he is throwing gas.
Yeah, and he probably makes whatever the minimum is, and then they won't re-up him. Even when they move to Vegas, they won't re-up anybody, I don't think. So, I don't know.
They might inject cash into that team if it's in Vegas. So.
They might. I don't know.
It might actually be the best thing for that franchise. I just don't want to see him in Vegas, honestly.
No, I'm sick of teams moving to Vegas.
But it's
no offense to you people in Vegas.
It's the hot city. I get it, but everybody's trying to go to Vegas right now.
I know. All right, so another stupid stat, and who the hell thought this one up? And is friggin' going through and looking at them is
there's multiple. We're just hearing about it now. They've probably been tracking it for 5 years. At this point.
You know what the sad part is when these guys go to negotiations too, for contracts, they're gonna friggin' pull this in there.
On arbitration.
Your best for 70.
Yeah, for arbitration, absolutely, they're gonna do that.
It's stupid. All right, enough of that.
Who is your most surprising team so far?
Kansas City.
Look good, half game out.
Yeah, I like them.
Look good.
Like them.
Who is your most disappointing team?
I'm not going to say my disappointing, but I think the Astros have got to be the most disappointing. Yeah. Their record is actually astounding. It's not
because the team's so good.
It's the same.
They're paying so much money,
but it's the same. It's the exact same team.
And they're not old,
and they're always in the playoffs, and they always dominate. But they honestly, and I'm just because I'm a Yankee guy, but the Yankees crushed them. I mean, everybody's beating them. So I don't know. I'm surprised.
Everybody's beating them.
I'm really surprised. And the Tigers, I think I'm happy about too.
They're starting to slip. They're at 500 now.
They'll get back. Maybe.
Hopefully. I mean, honestly, yes. The most disappointing team right now in baseball has to be Houston.
I think so.
I mean, actually, the most disappointing team just in general is the Rockies. That is a disappointing team to watch. But the most disappointing,
based on
expectations, is definitely Houston.
I agree with you.
I am unbelievably surprised by Cleveland.
Cleveland's killing it, man.
Killing it.
I don't know if I'm surprised because they're always
in there,
and they're kind of they don't get a lot of fanfare and they don't get a lot of publicity, but they have a good team.
Really good team.
So
Really good team.
You know, I wouldn't say I'm surprised by them, to be honest with you.
Toronto's pretty disappointing this year right now, too. There's time to turn around, but they have a lot of firepower on that team.
I tell you, I don't like their coach, though.
Yeah, I know.
I told you that? Okay.
Yeah, about every single time we talk.
Okay.
And I'm not just talking about every time we talk when it's recorded. You literally tell me every
like
time
that
I
dude,
see your
man.
face.
I just don't
you tell
like
me
him.
how much you don't like him.
He's going to be gone. And guess what? They've been loaded for a while. He can't get him anywhere. He's going to be gone.
And let's segue into our special guest for the day, Mr. No, I'm just kidding. It's the manager from the Toronto Blue Jays.
Oh, God, no. No likey.
They've been pretty bad. They have too much young talent to be as bad as they are.
Yeah, they're nothing. And do you see their batting averages are freaking horrific too?
Bad.
Those guys. And they're in last place right now. They're below even your Devil Rays.
Tampa Bay Rays.
Yep.
And Tampa has been very slow start. A lot of injuries. Hey, we did get one guy back, Josh Lowe, and he has been hitting the crap out of the ball since he got back.
Okay.
Which is nice. Back. So nice to have him back. Now we just got to get Lau back. Sounds like Lowe, but it's
Low
Lau.
and Lau?
Yeah, Lowe and Lau, spelled the exact same.
Is that like Low and Brow, the old beer? Let it be Low and Brow.
Okay. Don't sing to me.
Tonight. Let it be Low and Brow.
Jesus.
Great commercial from the 70s, my friend.
Good job. I'm proud of what you did there.
They used to sit around like a little fire, cooking steaks.
Get your pull top cans.
Yeah. You sit around, little fire.
Get your steaks.
I got steaks grilling.
Let's be honest. It ain't steaks grilling for you, big dog. It's some sort of tubular hot dog meat that's grilling for you, sir.
Messed up. I know you. I do like my hot dogs.
All right.
And only that way. All right.
Oh. All right. Who do you project as being a team we didn't think were going to be sellers becoming sellers? We're about a month away from a month or two away from trade deadline. So we have time for teams to turn around. Do you think Toronto moves some of their bigger names?
You know, I don't know. I don't know their contract guys. Those guys got to be, all those young guys got to be coming.
They got to be close. They'd be close.
Years. Yeah, I would say that would be surprising. The Giants aren't doing much either. They might be sellers. I mean, they're kind of languishing down there.
Yeah.
Arizona's kind of almost looking like a one-hit wonder.
It's very close to them starting to move some of the bigger names too.
Little Mikey Yastrzemski might get moved. Never know.
You never know. He just might need a change of scenery. He's been hitting lately.
Yeah.
And my buddy Suarez has not, so I might be in Yankees gear here.
Woohoo! I like you.
I don't like you.
I like you. I would say that. I would say, you know what? It would be Toronto may have to sell. Because I'm looking at the last 10 games. They're 3-7.
They need
to
get something back because they're not going to have enough money to invest in all that young talent.
I think we talked last time. You know that pitcher, Manoah. Manoah just got his ass ripped.
Yeah,
I think he's done.
I think he got a big contract, and he was just like, "Well, I don't have to."
It's crazy because he was really good for 2 years. Then I don't know.
They paid him.
He sucks. I mean, I don't know what else to say.
It's been bad.
I mean,
it's been bad.
He's bad. He's really bad.
I honestly could see Detroit moving people too.
They're close. They're only 4 games out, though. I mean,
4 games out of the Central, but how far out are they of the wild card?
I think they'd probably like to move Javi Baez, but they ain't moving him because of his contract. He has done nothing. He's always a good fielder, but he is horrific hitter.
He's been bad hitting.
But guess what?
Year.
He sucked at it as a batter before they got him. When he was with the Cubs.
He was good with the Cubs. He was really bad.
He was like a strikeout dude.
That year with New York, he was bad.
He's just a strikeout king. God, talk about some of these other guys. Baez strikes out a lot, like ridiculous amount. I think your Miami Marlins might be
mine.
Sellers. Yeah, I don't know.
Honestly, Tampa might sell.
I don't see Tampa selling.
We're 4.5 out. Yeah, we're 4.5 out of wild card.
Wow.
7.5 out of, or 7 out of first place in the East. I mean, but you think that, and then when they do move people, it's actually beneficial, and they end up coming out in the end.
The Rockies might move people.
They should.
They should move Chris Bryant.
They
honestly.
won't. Nobody's going to take that contract.
They won't. I think he's could be okay still, but he's not the player he was.
He's not. You can't build a franchise around him.
No. So I don't know. I think you're right. I think Tampa Bay. I'm not Tampa Bay. I think Toronto might be the most likely.
Toronto, St. Louis. I could see them moving some of that big money they have. It's old money now.
Oh, that's true.
Arenado and Goldschmidt are both getting older.
Where are they at?
They are.
Oh my
in
God!
last place, 16 and 24, and 8 out of first. So I could definitely see them moving. They're going to have to.
Yeah,
they have so much money tied up into Arenado and Goldie.
But Goldie would be a great pickup.
Huge pickup for somebody. But you could build the franchise around him when he was in Arizona because he was young and he was hitting the shit out of the ball. But since he's been in St. Louis, he's just gotten hurt. It just hasn't been the same player. Maybe give him a change of scenery and give him protection.
He can hit though, man.
He can. And ideally, he had protection. He had Arenado, but Arenado's looked horrible too.
Yeah,
since he went over there.
They're getting old.
So
old bastards.
Yeah, it's cool to see some of these other teams, but we're starting to see like the usual suspects rise to the top. Besides Seattle, Seattle looks really friggin' good.
They got a young team though. They're good.
But in Baltimore, kind of up at the top too. But a lot of those traditional names that we see in the divisions are starting to take over.
Yep.
So.
Yep. I agree. All right. Good on baseball. So I got one thing that's really pissing me off.
Oh boy.
Did you see this friggin' roast of Tom Brady?
I didn't watch it.
The hell? I didn't watch it either. I wouldn't watch it.
There's a lot of crap going on about it.
Okay. Why is that a thing? Who gives a friggin' rat's ass about Tom Brady? Come on, man.
He's so hot right now.
God, that so aggravates me that he dominates the news. Who gives a shit about that dude, man? He done. He was a quarterback in the friggin' NFL, and he's done. That makes me sick. I hate it. And all he do is talk about, this guy, and then all the tensions were at. Who gives a frig? Nobody gives a frig.
Gives a frig.
Nobody gives a frig, Tom Brady. Go live your life and shut the hell up, man.
There were some good jokes, though, apparently.
Who cares? I didn't even watch them. I think I read a couple of stories about some of the stupid-ass jokes.
The biggest thing I read about was that there was a lot of tension when Robert Kraft walked in and Bill Belichick was there, too. I guess there's a big...
It's a friggin' roast. What do they... I know. What do you expect when there's a roast? I mean, come on. It's the same dudes, the same comedians do the roast.
Yep.
Same shit.
Yep.
I'm pretty pissed about it.
It's
got me hot.
Your face is actually turning red.
I know. I hate it. I hate it. It's just like...
Just don't watch it.
I didn't watch it.
Okay, then why is it
shows up
affecting
in
you
my news feeds, and I'm pissed.
It's affecting you so much.
I don't like it. Just go away, man. Go friggin' away, Tom Brady. God bless. All right, I'm going to tell you another thing that pissed me off.
All right.
And I'm a fan of him, J.J. Watt. Come on, dude. If they need me, I'll come back. What the fuck? Come on. Who are these people? Just go away. You friggin' made $1 billion. You're making $1 billion now, and shut the hell up. I'll come back. Yeah, you're that great that you need to come back and
you just get hurt again.
The hell was that? If they need me. God. I hate that, man. Just retire and fade away and go enjoy your life.
Well, he's been like very active in Europe because he owns part of a soccer team over at Burnley.
But the last thing he needs to do is suit up and play freaking football again. Come on, dude.
That's true.
Tom Brady's the same way. He needs to just go off my feed. I'm sick of him.
You keep talking about him.
I know.
The algorithm has Tom Brady just for you, buddy.
I know it is. I mean, now it's all I'm going to see. I'm going to see every time I pick my phone up, it's going to be a Tom Brady friggin' story. Bastards. All right. That was my rant for the week.
You're hot as shit over there.
Sick of the dude, man. Who cares? And then they put it on like Netflix or something. Like, yeah, let's pay him a friggin' couple. He needs a couple more million anyway, by the way. Fuck me. All right.
I'm going to segue us into
I know, I'm hot over here.
I know.
Segue out of
I'm going to cool you down.
Cool me down, man.
With some good listener questions.
Okay. What do you got?
I've got some emails. The first one comes from Suburban Bourbon Burn.
Okay.
Please definitely go check out that Instagram at Suburban Bourbon Burn. He does some great stuff. But
absolutely.
He did ask, hey, if we got a nickname for Medium G yet.
We don't.
So we got to get him back on. He did. So we do have a couple good ones thrown out there. Since he asked, I want to go ahead and say the names that have been
All right, let's hear
suggested.
it.
We can definitely take more though. So, kabocha was the number one,
Kabocha?
the first one.
The hell is that?
It's a knife, and we would call Medium G that because he almost cut his finger off working in a kitchen.
Kabocha.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought that was a drink.
No, kombucha is.
Oh, okay.
We've got G Pro or GoPro.
Oh man.
No.
Yeah. Well,
No,
I don't
not that
know.
one.
He's gonna have to pick.
All right, we've got the guarantee because
I like
for
that
golf and the guarantee.
Wait. How's that for golf?
Because T guarantee.
Oh, witty.
Witty,
Okay.
very witty.
Witty.
And then the last one we've got is the G spot.
Oh, yowzer.
So,
I don't think I could personally call him the G spot as his dad, so I'm gonna have to pass on that one myself.
hey, he's got to come back on. So we need as many names from you guys as possible.
Wow.
We can go through them with old
Holy
Medium
crap.
G at the moment.
Yowzer.
And see what we land on. But that was the question. And yes, we are still thinking about that. We just don't want to reveal the name until he's back on with us.
Yeah. And I think we're gonna get him on pretty soon again.
Yeah, absolutely.
We need to get Big G back on
Yeah, we need
remotely.
To
We get a remote Big G.
remote G.
Yeah, a remote G. I think he can talk to us about. I believe he's raising chickens now. FYI.
Oh, boy.
You.
Oh man.
Yes, sir. We can get him on. Talk about a little chicky chickens.
The hobby machine over there.
Yeah. We need to get him dialed back in.
He is the Hobby Lobby.
He is the Hobby Lobby. Yowzer. But yeah, we need to get
Is he
those
already
guys
on? He already passed the aquarium. Now it's
No,
chickens.
he's still got the aquarium.
Aquarium's still going.
Still got the aquarium. Now I got some chickens.
Okay.
And looking to get some barn cats, maybe. Holy crap. I think we need to get him on. Get a little update from Florida. Get a little Florida update
Yes,
here.
absolutely. All right, the Florida man definitely needs to come on. All right, and then the last listener question. This comes from Boomer. Are you guys going to start a podcast community fantasy football league this year? We could do for the hosts and listeners, hosts against the listeners, or
like
a listener
that.
league. Maybe we can try and work to set something up. I'll tell you what, there, Boomer. You go ahead and reach out to me, and we'll work with you. Let's
That
get
would
something
be
going
awesome.
for sure.
Love it.
Yeah,
Love
that'd
it.
be really, really cool. And maybe we can think of a cool prize at the end of the year. Maybe there's like a chef pick cookbook to the winner.
What?
Something like that. What if we did that?
Holy, okay, wait. If you do a chef pick cookbook, will you include my hot dog recipe?
Oh, absolutely. It'll be the Bunk. Here's how we're going to do it. It's going to be the Bunk and Pick cookbook. We're going to have one of your monstrosities on one page, and then we're going to have good food on the next one, and then your monstrosity again.
Oh, I don't have that many monstrosities.
Yes, you do.
Okay, I got a few.
You're Swiss cake rolls.
I do like Swiss cake
Step
rolls.
number 1, buy them at the store.
Buy 'em.
Step number 2,
Hide
hide them because the
Hide
fucking
them
kids
from-
will eat them all.
Hide them from kids. Hide food from kids. Note to self.
Step 3, find that they've been found and have to go buy more.
Hey, that's a great.
Hang on. Step 5, wash it down with a Diet Vanilla Pepsi.
Oh, I sure wish they still made those. Gosh, dang it. They stopped making them, and it was a sad day at the bunkhouse, friends. I did like those. Those were delicious.
So absolutely. Well,
Very healthy. I'm a very healthy eater, FYI.
yes. I will say this. You have come a very long way.
That's right. I got some greens in there every once in a while.
This is something you should be telling me, but I'm telling you that you've come a long way. I'm proud of you.
I agree. Thank you, Pick. All right, I like it. I like that idea of the fantasy league there.
Yeah, absolutely.
And football's a good one. I love my baseball, but
It's gotta be
162 games
football.
is just way too long trying to
gotta
keep
be
up with
football.
stuff.
And I know some of our listeners are in like dynasty leagues and stuff like that. I'm not doing that.
I don't know.
Not good. That's when you do like year after year, and your draft is actually draftable guys. So it's like the young guys that you're drafting onto your team. And then you got to do trades and make contracts.
Nah, that sounds like
Let's
a
just
lot
do
of work,
straight
man.
up, huh?
That sounds like a lot of freaking work.
It's a lot of work.
No, I can't do that. You know, I'd have to call in to help me keep track of that. Johnny Dollar.
Johnny Dollar. Hey, action-packed expense report.
He can do an action-packed expense account.
Action-packed?
Action-packed expense account, not a report.
Whatever.
Yeah.
But
All
yeah,
right,
so
that sounds
I think
good.
that's a good idea. We'll definitely do that. Maybe if we wanted, we got to think of it this way. Do we want it to be just the like community? So we do 10, maybe random pick 10 people to be in this league. Winner of it gets the cookbook, or we want to do a league where we're in it as well?
Yeah.
Against listeners.
Hell yeah.
And then the top listener would get the cookbook.
I love that idea. I think that's great. I think we're all in it.
There's got to be a lot of shit talking though.
Well, I'll try really hard.
Yes.
I'm very, very restrained. But I'll try. I'll try that. Guess who I won't be picking on my team? Tom Brady. Fuck.
But you will be getting whatever defense has J.J. Watt.
No, yeah. Because we need him, and he needs to come back. JJ, I like you, but dude, stop.
All right, more details to come about the Fantasy Football League when we get closer to the
I like
season.
that.
Okay?
I like that. Hey, I'm going to switch gears on you. Give you a little NBA news.
Oh, give it.
The Atlanta Hawks are going to be the first pick in the next draft. Saw that. That was the news.
That's
They only had a 3% chance to get it. They picked the bouncing ball or whatever the hell they do, and they're going to be the number one pick. And that's
a lottery
yeah,
style.
lottery.
That's what baseball's doing now.
So they're going to be winners. I didn't know that. Baseball, though, I mean, they have a million guys, but basketball, you can actually like get a Wemby or somebody that can actually friggin' change your team.
Change your team.
And I will say this, I don't watch a lot of basketball. I did watch one playoff game with Holmgren in it. Good Lord, that dude
Chet
blocks
Holmgren.
friggin' everything. He's a blocking machine.
Yeah, he's good.
God,
He's good.
dang.
I think you were right about the Mavericks beating them, though. Mavericks have looked really good.
Mavericks are good. But I mean, I saw a guy go in. It looks like an absolute, short, shot in there, jump shot. God dang, dude is tall. He crushed him. And I know Wemby's the same way.
Wemby can shoot.
Yeah. I like
That's
old
the difference.
Chet.
Chet
like,
Holmgren.
Like Chester.
There you go.
We're going to call him Chester Holmgren.
You're an Oklahoma City guy?
No, I like Chester.
Okay.
Not Oklahoma
Chester
City
Cheeto?
guy. Chester Cheater. All right, so that was my news.
Well, hang on. Sticking on that,
Yes, sir.
I know you've been very worried about this.
I have. What is it?
Bronny James was medically cleared to be in the NBA.
Oh, my God. I will sleep sound tonight.
He can play in the NBA now.
Oh, good Lord. Thank
Medically
you.
cleared.
I have been staying up nights worrying about that.
I'm pretty sure he's going to declare for the draft this year.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't understand that because he
was like a role player last year in
didn't
college.
do anything.
I know, but he's got the name. Somebody's going to pick him.
Wow. They might, but he needs to play. I mean, he might be good and all, but he needs to play in college.
He did.
Year.
He's definitely going to either transfer or go in there. You know, one of the destinations he was looking at for transfer, right?
No.
We could have a Manning and a James on old Texas campus at the same time, buddy.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, they came to the Texas UT.
Wait, so he's in the draft, but he can back out of the draft?
Basketball's a little different. So NFL, they can, once they enter their name, they're stuck. But basketball and baseball, you can explore and see what your draft rate is and all that stuff, and then back out if you would like.
Okay.
So he can either transfer or get drafted at this point.
Wow. Okay. Well, I hope he seems like a good kid. I hope he goes back to college. He doesn't need to be in the friggin' draft.
No.
He doesn't need to do that.
Stats wise and just watching him play, he's just not there.
No.
I mean, you get the name, but that's an immense amount of pressure to put on him if they draft him.
That's
because you would end up playing either with or against his dad.
That's just,
there's going to be so much comparison.
I know. I don't know. I hope he does the right thing. We'll see. Hey, another NCAA softball, women's softball. Texas number one seed over the Oklahoma Sooners.
Yes, sir.
Even though Oklahoma beat them here in the tournament.
Yeah, but they're still the one seed.
They are number one.
Texas has looked really good this year.
I like that. And the baseball team record's not that bad.
No, they've turned it around quite a bit, but I don't foresee. I think just making it to like super regionals would be a giant win for the year.
Well, They might, you know what? Their record looks better. So I haven't followed them
Yeah,
a lot,
absolutely.
but they're getting there. And then in hockey news, I got to tell you, have you watched this? Carson Saucy's cross-checked to Connor McDavid's face. Did you see
Didn't
that?
it knock McDavid out? He didn't play the next game.
No, I know. I don't think he did. Friggin' hockey.
Those guys fly.
That's crazy sport.
That's terrifying. They are all like 6'5".
Yeah, they're
huge
big guys.
dudes.
They're
You
big.
don't really notice that when they're playing. They're like 6'5". They're huge, and they are flying on razor blades.
I know. And they got sticks and
terrifying.
pucks thrown at
Beat
your
the
friggin'
crap
head.
out of each other.
Woo! Anyway.
I love it.
Yeah, it's fun. Actually, I don't know the rules, but it's fun to watch.
It is absolutely fun to watch.
And they actually score more than soccer. Huh? What do you think about that?
Yeah, they do.
Okay.
They do.
Just throw that out.
They do. But soccer's, you know.
I like soccer. I like watching soccer.
Austin looked real bad this weekend.
I don't get to watch them, but I do like when we went to the game. I like watching the Olympics.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's coming up soon.
Yep.
Basketball, Olympic basketball team looks pretty good.
Can't stand watching Olympic basketball, dude.
It's different rules, right?
No, it's just come on.
It's very high scoring.
They're ridiculous. I can't watch it.
It's like
I'm a
dream,
no.
dream
I'm-
team stuff. Not
I'm
a big
zero.
fan. What's
No.
your favorite summer game?
I actually
Olympic?
like soccer.
Yeah?
To be honest with you, I like watching soccer because it's like win or lose. They got to win, and I like that. I mean, I know they do their little round robins, but they still have to win. And I like watching soccer. I like watching the women's soccer.
Yeah.
So.
I like watching the single person kayaking. Have you watched those?
I've had watched that.
They make the rapids
I
for
like
them.
that.
They
I
gotta
like
go through.
that.
That one's awesome.
Yeah.
That's
There's
so
some
much
cool
fun to watch.
sports. There's some cool-
Golf now that it's there is really cool. There's some games like coming up to be Olympic games that you just don't think of, I guess. Some new sports
They got
coming
ping
in.
pong.
Ping pong, absolutely. Badminton.
Those are. But have you watched them?
Yeah,
those dudes
they're
play.
intense.
Girls and men. But wow,
Yeah, it's intense.
it is. I just don't. The basketball I can't watch. I can't do it, man.
No?
No, even when the Dream Team was there, those games were. I mean, when those guys came, that was ridiculous.
Yeah.
It was like playing against a high school team. They
Yeah.
were just steamrolled them. So, nah, I don't really enjoy that. But I do like the soccer and all the weird stuff.
So don't expect a ton from the U.S. men's soccer team there because it's going to be the U21 team going to the
Okay,
Olympics.
all right.
So it'll be all the young kids because the senior team, or I guess the A team, number one team, right, for the U.S., they're going to play a big tournament here in the States called Copa America this summer. So they're going to have to send two different teams to two different tournaments, and Copa America is a huge deal.
Okay.
It'll be cool to see, like, U.S. national team will play against Argentina and Brazil, or could, I guess, and Chile. That's huge.
Yeah.
That's like the second biggest domestic cup in the world, which
That'd
is
be
awesome.
cool. That'd be cool
Yeah.
to watch. Yeah, I like watching when they mean something. I like watching. I mean, I actually do like watching soccer. If it was don't get too much on, but I don't mind watching soccer. I like watching the ones like in Europe when the crowd's like yelling and screaming and stuff.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So there, a little surprise for you.
I know you hit me with
Hey!
some soccer and basketball. I didn't think
know.
I'd get that from you.
And got the little hockey on you too.
Just one thing.
that's because that was a headliner. I'm a headliner guy. Ew.
Drawn to conclusions.
Yeah. All right.
All right, Bunk.
What else you got?
That's it for me.
Okay, I ain't got anything else. I'm going to bring you those top five
Top
old-time
five.
radio shows.
Top 5, please, on however you want. Email, Instagram, Facebook, however you want to contact us. Tell us if you're interested in that fantasy football league. The more people, the better. We'll do a pool.
Yep.
Maybe we'll have 2 leagues. Who knows? But let us know if you want to join in on that, and we will definitely get that going as well. And just some fun stuff coming up.
Yeah, and check out the in the show notes. You'll see our Instagram and Facebook, and please go out and follow and give us some stars. Give us a 5-star if you like the podcast. It'd be helpful for us. As before I close out, as I look to my right, we talk about old time radio shows. I'm looking that I have about 160, 180 reel-to-reel tapes of old radio shows sitting right here.
There are
my
so
friend.
many in here.
Oh, snap. So if you want one,
No, I'm good.
if you want to hear one, I'm your guy.
If we really want to lose about half of our listener base, we can play one live on with us.
I think we'd gain.
We could play it and I'll make fun of it the whole time.
Okay.
Sorry, Uncle Bob.
All right. Anyway. All right. That's all I got.
All right, everyone. Thank you all so much. And remember, can't get through the week unless you're rolling balls.
We'll
Thanks,
see
everyone.
you guys next week. Bye.